Hashem, yeah, yeah. Hi, loved ones. I'm going to take a moment to share this. Hopefully, I can. Let's see. Hi. Greetings. Hi, loved ones. I apologize. Those on YouTube can't really see the video all the way because it's so bright. Okay, meow. You know what it means when I meow. Those of you who are followers. Hello. Greetings, sweet loved ones. Hi, how are you doing? Blessed loves, blessed loved ones. I'm gonna raise up some intentions, and I'm also gonna be using my cards. This is my cards that my oracle cards. So this is the box that they come in, and oh, that's Lovey's box. Mine is over here. Lovey wanted a box too, because I love you. I'm gonna do some healings, but I want to show you really fast. These are the cards that come in here. I'm working on the cards structures, but I have some events coming up and I want to get these out there. So the back of the cards are really beautiful, as are the fronts of the cards. Yeah, there's a lot of them though. So I'm kind of shy about them because it's like my artwork that I've created for them. But I'll be using them today for the readings. Those of you who want readings when I'm ready to do them. For now, I'm going to sing in some intentions before we begin. Pure love shining in, washing so deeply, washing in pure love. Really doing a purification, acknowledging what you feel through the journey. Snait Grisham Halil Kronata Halil Yehalal Hashem pureness of light, expansions. Rise into the soul attitude to be righteous, lifted and strong. Not hindering to the path that you're meant to be on. Heighten, walk strong. Be brave, soulfully uplifted, be strong too. The truth within, eyes wide open and being so strong in heightened ways, lifted ways. Rise up, let the spirit inside lift up. Hold strong, do not let go. Rise up and let your spirit side into your destiny to heal and light and be. This is an exhausting song. Because the guy who's playing it is going through a lot of experiences too. So as that guy's playing that, I'm feeling like more and more thirsty. So I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to do singing and prayers without our accompanying guitar player, which I'm thankful for. Thank you. Thank you, mystery guitar player, for that. It was very beautiful. Yeah. I'm taking this moment to scan those who are rarely here, and those who are also present with them. The homes and the land on which your homes are placed. The Gaia and what has happened there and the souls who've transformed there. The washing of the light within, the expansions of wellness and being. Beautiful pureness of light activations. Darius Karau Beyashau Zainafat Halhadunai Eloher Habibi Habibati Adonai Adonai Yana Halal Hasham Hayat شعم أهلي ده حبيبي ينك شعم حلعام أما حيام ينين ليس نايل كرون يوم زوم يوم يا حبيبي تحلى حشام حبيبتي يا عظنا يا رحل الوحيل المقوى يا الوحيد زحفرنا زلفينا هنحنا يا نوم
Shallow, then aqui alona, nervia nasza jedi,
Something's like going out, like I'm like, do you see me? Like, what is that? Is it this lamp? Does it feel uncomfortable or does it feel comfortable? it's because I'm not allowing it to fully, but it's like it's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to read the cards. Many of you recognize them. The back of the cards didn't turn out the exact way that I put them on there. Oh, maybe it's okay. I'm working on them. I'm improving them. I have like a whole nother image on the back of it. So I have this on the back of the cards, but there's also like a drawing of me with like 8 arms and butt naked, but with the hair over the breasts, and then holding the multiple realms, being able to see them and help, and it's colored green. And then I have the 8-pointed star at the very top that was found made of clay in one of our temples. So the first card that I decided that I pulled is the expansional seeing eye, the receptive eye, the soul that is on the ascension levels. Thank you. The ascension levels of expansions, the awareness levels of I am awakened. I see and feel my loved ones. I'm in communication. I have what's necessary for me to feel like my spirit and my soul are healthy. And I'm working on my vessel, and I'm working on the way that I perceive and receive experiences, and how I heal through the experiences to become a better version of me. And so when we acknowledge that, we're looking at the full spectrum of, yes, even though I'm on this level, is there more for me to comprehend? Because if there's a look from a perception that is looking in other directions that perhaps we did not look in those ways, then it's very helpful to see that and comprehend that, to be able to change that for a benefit for us. So acknowledging those who are watching, the guardians, the guides, the loved ones, and also Creator Source that has been able to be with us in the integration. So when you acknowledge that the loved one is present, watching and helping bring healing, then you comprehend that it's not only one eye, but it's many eyes watching. And when we need to look into deep expansions of what's happening with us, we have to look that deep and expansionally. The next one is to take moments. So with this one, I will tell you, this activation is very strong. It was during a I don't believe in time, but it was a 3-hour, as you would comprehend time, sound ceremony with roses. I anointed and blessed them with waters, with sacred anointing urus poured into my copper singing bowl with crystals inside. Then I had anointed the flowers and the petals, and I washed them with the petals. I also anointed them with the flowers and sang over them and healed them. This was taken during the rose ceremony. And this is a reminder of self-love, a reminder of expansional love, of dedicative love, of a spiritual love so deeply rooted in expansions of reclaiming our soul's worth, raising the door to value, healing through the past traumas and the experiences of the sufferings, accepting the passionate, red and golden, passionate, loving flame of pure embrace. And this is natural. This was captured by my videographer during the ceremony, and the lighting, the lighting there was really beautiful. It's not exactly as the video was, but the lighting was very beautiful and very much golden and beautiful pinks and reds. And this is a reminder for us to really re-embrace that truth about our soul's worth, our soul's destinies, our soul's purposes, to be loved, to be loving, to be. The next is a really fun one. Can't see. So, in this image, there's a sacred, some might call it Lemuria, it's the Pacific Ocean. And there is a black, like a black panther, a feline, a sacred fairy with blue, which is for peacefulness, calming the feline, which is that it could be ferocious, or it could be peaceful. And what's being worked through there is an allowance of release and relief. In the moments of that, acknowledging how far have you come. Are you appreciating and loving your experiences to the point of allowing yourself to be comforted, of allowing yourself to feel peacefulness? In that moment, I had just come in from blessing the sacred uros, the sacred waters, and that grand being walked by with the family and was watching me and stayed there to greet me as I came up from the waves. And we both acknowledged each other, and rather than walking in front of that loved, I decided to walk around it, to not disrespect that being's moment and movement forward on that specific journey. It's the acknowledgement and the acceptance of appreciating and loving our experiences, even through what we are working through. In those moments, both of us were working through healing experiences, not the exact same. Our experiences were in our own ways, but we were working through. And in that journey, we acknowledged each other's journeys. We acknowledged each other's joys, and we also acknowledged each other's sadness a little bit, enough so to take a moment to gaze into each other's eyes and comprehend that we are appreciative for our experiences, that we are appreciative for the moments that we get to meet other souls who are appreciative, and that when we are more thankful and more willing to create solutions rather than sit around and just go through the suffering, then we find relief in the positive solutions that are changes. If you're staying at home suffering and you need to get out, there has to be a way to do that. That Lovett's family brought that being there, and they were way up the beach. They weren't like, even if that Lovett was like, oh, has to sit down, they would have been, they were way over there. And you know, it was a reminder that we have to take care of us some moments too. Even though others may be in a hurry doing their own things, we have to take moments to let our loved ones, our spiritual family, our guides, our guardians help us heal and get through our experiences the best that they're able to help us work through those experiences too. Very welcome. Hi, cousin. This is another one that I'm going to be doing on more of my cards, because I haven't printed all of them yet, but I really like this concept. So it's double-sided. So you know, like how if you get the card, some moments it's upside down, it's reversed. Well, I did like a whole different realm in this one. So that one is obviously like a very light realm. Wings and a beautiful wisteria lake and walkway to another beautiful place, and lots of love and peacefulness with the dove. And that's the way that we got this card right now. But on the reversed, it shows a portal with a beautiful tree that grew with like arms open up, making going into a love shape if it could, but instead it goes into quite an oval sideways egg shape with an opening on top. Inside are waterfalls with beautiful grass growing. In the distance, you see a peak of a horizon of a temple, beautiful crystal temple of light. And that's on the other side. So they each have different meanings. The meaning for the one that we got shows that this journey is easy to follow the path. It's not easy to make a mistake, to go in a different direction, because your vessels are being pulled into doing what you're supposed to be doing because it feels healthy, because it looks like you have to do that for your own wellness. You're starting to acknowledge that, and you're really feeling into that and absorbing that awareness and being okay with that. And that's what you needed to do from the beginning. And now that you're doing that now, the aha moments like, oh, well, this is easy. I comprehend what I need to do, because if I do what I need to do continuously, then I'm able to identify how to help the souls that I need to help the best that I can with what I got and with what's around us. So this is also telling us to remember that there's other elements and other realms and other divine beings present who are willing and ready to help us on the journeys, that the doors are wide open for us. So when we have the doors wide open, that's the yes, 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 yes. It's the moment of yes. It's the moments of yes. Be thankful for the moments of yes. The moments of yes are bliss and bless. And if you have crystal beings, I am totally open to receiving them in exchange for something special. But my clothes have to be on. The next one that comes through is a reminder of who we are as souls. See if you can see that. You probably can't. An acknowledgement of our star connection, of our infinite souls, and the ways that we experience our infinite souls with our sacred creations that we birth, with the loving affections that we feel with each other, with our remembrance of each other, certain places, certain languages, certain smells, certain fabrics, certain constellations, certain songs. And each of us have certain memories that remind us of who we are as souls. And, you know, science is not the easiest way to prove it for those who remember. Like me, when I came in, I remembered multiple languages that my family didn't teach me, but I found out later that it's in my bloodline to know those languages. So I just naturally came in knowing those languages, thankfully, because the parents didn't know those languages. But they did teach me some other languages, which was nice. Alright, my loved ones. So I have to do some more healing. I feel like that's the now moment. Oh, you'd like to have a card? Hi, Sandy. Sorry for saying your name like that, Jacob. You're being told to look at the animals and the insects that are coming forward. So it's called spirit animals. Even the insects are considered spirit animals. I know my necklace has been itching me lately. This one right here. So for you to be able to acknowledge the souls that have come through in those vessels to appear to you, are appearing to you for a reason. They're not just appearing to you because they're just there. There's a reason. Identify what color they are, how many there are, who are they in those ways, even though I taught not to do the who and what are yous. When it comes to the spirit medicine that comes forward, oh, sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Raja. But when it comes to the loved ones who are coming forward to guide us, praying mantises, crickets, it could be spiders, it could be golden beetles, it could be cat beings, felines or canines or rivets, or frogs, sorry, fish, eagle, hawk, snake. You know, what medicine is it that's coming forward to you? And that medicine is part of your journey. That's called, animal medicine. And spirit guides and animal guides are part of the medicine that you need in that journey. You're also being guided to center and expand when you work with them. It's going to help you realize what's going on with your heart and also what's going on with the core, so the sacral solar. It looks like your center needs to be aligned and healed and expanded. So I'm going to, beautiful, what kind of birds, Father Joy? Greetings and welcome. So I'm going to do a healing for those who are working on healing through heart experiences that have to do with relationships, and also centering and healing through the sacral and solar plexus. Who want to have their chakras cleansed right now, I'm doing that. Yes, you can have a reading, Monica. Okay, Stacy, let me look at the cards. Greetings, Dusty. Wow, I knew it was going to happen like that. I knew you were going to get that card. Maybe that's how I just like did it, but no, I knew that this card was going to appear for you. So, but it's interesting because both of them appeared. So these two cards together, that's Jalibai. Jalibai represents the Hermit. The Hierophant. Sorry, the Hierophant in my cards. So with the Hierophant and the card of healing light, of passion and golden healing light, self-worth and an acknowledgement of your spiritual strengths, an acknowledgement of who you are as a soul being, and the representation of you passionately exploring who that is. You have to allow yourself to dive deeply, passionately, and get passionate about what you're willing to do and how deeply you're willing to go to accomplish that as a soul being with purpose without having to hurt anybody in the journey. I love that card came out. I was like, please let it be that one. Okay, Monica, I will give you want a general reading. I'm doing the cards, my new oracle cards that I've created. They're activation cards. I'm not done with them yet, but there's a bunch of them now, which is nice. I'm starting to get them printed and stuff like that. So Monica, with the tiger, I want you to look up tiger and doves. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doves. So 7 doves. and a phoenix inside of a golden portal. And a llama resting gently to the right side. With the tiger placed in the very front, there's a protection happening to protect the center, to protect the yoni, the root, to make sure that you're able to expand and be in a safe container and explore the ability to reconnect to the part of you that is your soul that has multiple incarnations, so that you can learn how to experience peacefulness, so that you can accept the soul as worthy, as competent, as able to function. Anything that has ever been said against you that you feel that you may be thinking about in some moments when you doubt yourself, remember that that's not your words and that's not your choice, that that's not who you are. You're not limited to others' words or judgments or belittlements, that their words are not always the truth. Quite honestly, there's certain beings who just don't know how to articulate what they're perceiving, or they don't even know how to perceive in the same ways as others. Not everyone speaks the same languages. Even though it seems like we speak the similar languages, we don't actually speak the exact same languages, all of us. Some moments we have our own languages that we speak, which is languages of emotions. And languages of emotions have certain frequencies. So you may feel like you are communicating and articulating how you're feeling to them, but because of the octave changes and the how much you're articulating loudly or softly, depends on how well they're going to receive it. If you're looking at them eye to eye, can they hear you? Yes. If you're looking like that, it's not going to be as likely for them to hear everything that you're saying. So taking moments to go inside and work on the protection part, where you need to have peacefulness, you need to scan the situations and make sure that you're not in a situation that is harmful for you or unstable. Trying to find the most stable experiences possible is necessary for us to really feel completely peaceful inside. If it's a roller coaster experience and it hurts, it's not healthy. If it's calm and smooth, it's totally okay. Blessed love, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Ika, I really love you too. I looked at your soul. I actually read you, but I was like, oh, look at you. I feel honored that you found me. Thank you. It's nice to meet you. Yes, Lena, I could pull a card for you. You know, it feels really cool to be like reading from my own cards. Like that I have enough of them now that it's like a variety. I'm not just reading the same exact cards for, you know, like it's nice to have them printed. And I really like my boxes. I know they're not eco-conscious, and I have to be aware of that for when I do make them, when I have the extra to invest in that. I think I can make my own boxes, possibly to be eco-conscious, to be honest. Probably be a good idea. Interesting. So Lena, you're being guided to reconnect with the ones who are coming forward to you as guides. Specifically through the left fingers, you'll feel them either on that hand or holding on to you. I'm being shown that you're going to be able to, it feels like electricity coming through the fingertips, not like electricity, I guess, like, if you know, through the fingertips, and, but not too much, just like little tiny prickles. Like if your arm falls asleep, like that, something like that. But through the fingertips, you'll feel that, but it'll be vibrating, and it'll be a way for you to communicate with them. And you'll be able to see into the communication. I believe that there's a way that you can communicate with them and they can communicate with you telepathically, but you use your hand to be able to connect to them in that way, or to communicate with them in that way. And with the right hand shows healing light, bringing forth a renewal, rejuvenation of heart. For those who felt like they were so hurt that they couldn't be open to being to loving again in those ways, you help them also. And it's a beautiful one to have on the team with us to help heal hearts. So it's so nice to meet you also. I know that I've seen you on there, but to see your soul like that, it's really beautiful. Thank you. Oh, it's cleansing the chakras. So I wash them, and each of you have chakras that some can be washed, some are not allowed to be washed in those ways, because there's work that has to be done for you to be able to get help in those ways. And so I'm allowed to help as much as I'm allowed to help. For some of you, I have to be calm through it and just be really gentle so that I don't overstep overstep the area that you're supposed to be working on, to help you get through those experiences and believe in yourselves too. I love the doves. So the doves and hawks. Valid Joy on my YouTube channel says that there's been hawks and doves. So that's huge. That shows the watching eye with hawks. Sharp eye. So pay attention, look at details, listen to the signs. Lots of eye-oriented experiences. Doves, pure love, pure bliss. I do see you connecting relationships. I do see you seeing them and helping them have peacefulness together. And also within you, from your experiences, I see you doing that for yourself, within yourself too. And it's also a reminder. Hi, Kayla. I'm thirsty. I am. Do you hear it? I'm all looking for something to drink, and I didn't. Oh, it's all the way over there. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's sweet. Yes, you can get a card, Valid Joy. Sorry about that, darling. It's nice to see you too, Kayla. So, Valid Joy. Interesting. Shows potential opportunity. Having the eye on the prize. So, looking into the experience, seeing what you're ready to get and hold on to and do something with. Leadership roles. Looking at all of the options, finding strategies, solutions, and claiming it. Really taking in that moment of this, I got this. This is easy. You know, really adjusting to the experience, but also taking control of it and not letting go of the vision of success. Embracing the options. Shows that you have a choice to make. You have multiple options to choose from. 3 in particular. 2 are really peaceful. One of them you want to be more careful for if it feels like they're kind of that being's a lone wolf or is not contributing as a collaborator. Just be really careful with that experience. Hi, Carly. Greetings, lovely Rohana. loved ones. It's nice to see you. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I would imagine so. You look like you have it even when you're waking. Hi, Kim. It's nice to see you too. Oh, thank you. Well, I believe I need to get some nourishment and a bit of rest before I have to get up really early and do lots of things. Using the crayons. Yes, I do that